This one was provided by the company dhk.com and my seller was iBaby888. They call it the Goophone i7 version number 6. Now this is the plus model, so you're going to have the 5.5-inch display, and so far it is the best replica of 2017. The price point goes from $190 to $210. I know it sounds a little bit expensive, but keep in mind that this one, according to iBaby888, comes with 4 GB of RAM, 32 GB of internal storage, and the MTK6753T, which is the octa-core, and also has the Mali T720 for the GPU and much more. So getting a look at the box here, we can notice that I got the jet black version here. It looks very nice. I already opened it from inside of the box. I checked it out. I needed to check it before completing the video to make sure that I wasn't going to waste my time. So on the box here, we got the sketch of the iPhone. On the left hand side, we got the iPhone logo, Apple logo here, and on the back, the face specs as if it was the original. So this time they made quite of a good job here. As you guys can tell, it looks very identical to the original box. So I'm trying to focus everything on here. We can see we have a part number, serial number, and so on and so forth. I believe I checked the serial number, or my brother did, and he told me that it came as a legit iPhone 7 Plus. Really cool. So as always, let's go ahead and open the box and see what we have underneath. The box is really great. This time you can see that even from the inside we have all the barcodes just like the original box, so they did a very good job. As a matter of fact, this time I'm not gonna go through the embarrassment that I went with the Galaxy S8 replica, and a lot of you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. I am not the first person to unbox this. I believe that Everything Apple Pro, I think is his name, he went ahead and unboxed it already, and actually he said that he was very impressed about the quality of this replica, and I agree with him because it is again the best replica of the iPhone 7 hands down. So here we have the manuals, or so-called the manuals. They don't have the Apple stickers, unfortunately. This is basically a quick start guide. So now inside we got the iPhone 7 Plus replica in jet black. So here is the phone. We're gonna be talking about it in just a moment. For right now, let me set it aside. We have the wall charger, and this time you can see that even the wall charger right there, I'm not sure if you guys can see this, but it does have the Apple logo. Something that I've never seen on a replica charger for the iPhone, which is really cool. On the back here we have the USB connector. Now if you guys look closely, the USB port, the white part here in the middle, is a little bit crooked. Not too much, but I can easily notice it. So yes, here we have the wall charger. We got the earphones. They come with the Apple logo. They look very well wrapped, at least. I'm not sure about the quality on these, but the lightning port connector is already there. Something very cool. And then finally we had the USB cable. Now this time we can notice how well they wrapped the USB cable, just like the original iPhone. And again guys, as I said before on my previous unboxings of replicas, I always mention that the Chinese get better and better replicating it until they perfect it. And on this one here, I think they have done it. With the exception that this one only has the Android operating system. You know that iOS cannot be ported into another device other than the iPhone, unfortunately. So there we have it for the USB cable. And then inside of the box, you have nothing else. Getting back here to the replica, let me go ahead and start by removing the front screen protector. Let's remove the back protector. And as you guys can tell, it had an actual screen protector on there. I'm pretty sure that this can be easily scratched. And wow, even for a replica, this thing looks absolutely gorgeous. We can see how the Apple logo has been embedded into the frame. And on the back here we have what appears to be the dual cameras. Now in reality, I think we're only going to have one sensor, and I already tested it and the sensor is actually quite good. We're going to be talking about that in just a moment. We have the dual tone LED flash. Now on the real iPhone we have 4 instead of 2. And then here towards the bottom it says iPhone and designed by Apple in California, assembled in China. And this time we don't even have the CE logos like we have seen on previous replicas. So this one, at least body wise, has been perfected to 100%. On the bottom here we have the lightning port together with the microphone and the loudspeaker. Now as you guys can tell, we do not have the 3.5mm headphone jack, as it has been eliminated from the iPhone. On the left hand side here we have the volume rockers up and down together with the silent switch. On the top you have nothing, and on the right hand side we have the SIM tray, which is right here together with the power key. And that's all we're going to see around the body of this replica. I have to say, guys, that based on how it feels and the quality of the material, this thing is absolutely phenomenal. I mean, it's just so great and so perfected. You can even see here by the glossiness of the finish here how well it is made. I mean, they have perfected it 100%. I wouldn't be surprised if maybe they are using the original casing or a replacement casing that will fit the original iPhone, because this thing is absolutely gorgeous and is perfect. In the back, yes, it is made of aluminum, so I guess they use some sort of polishing, or maybe it is paint, but yeah, this is definitely aluminum. So let's go ahead and power it on. And if I forgot to mention, this one here comes with the Android 6.0. I don't know why on the website it is claiming to be the 7.0, but here in the boot logo we can see a little error. It's supposed to be a black background with a white Apple logo. This is for the white color version and the silver color version. So yes, they made a little bit of a mistake there. We do have here the fingerprint scanner. This is also a back key and a menu key. It's a multi-purpose button because we have Android. On top here we have the ear speaker with the 5 megapixel sensor camera. And if I forgot to mention, on the back we have a 13 megapixel camera. Okay, so here we have the lock screen, and to unlock it we know exactly what to do. We just tap here on the button. Now this is not a button, it's actually giving us here a feedback, a haptic feedback, I'm sorry, and it doesn't click at all. So we have seen this in the past actually, but this time it feels like the real deal. Now I don't think that we have 3D touch, but I can try that for you guys. Let's try here something like the Play Store, and no, we do not have. Oh, actually yes, we do have 3D touch. Look at that, that's so cool. Now something that I am encountering here is the Play Store. Sometimes it says you know, the app has crashed, just like you see here right now. But then if I hit OK and I try opening the application, it does work when it wants to. So I'm guessing there's a little bit of a bug on the system, but as you guys can tell, it does come back as normal. And then if I try to download apps, it does allow me. As you can see, I have downloaded Doodle Jump and Tutor Benchmarks and so on and so forth. So yes, we do have there a fake 3D touch. If we swipe down, it will take us here to the search, I think. Maybe, oh, there we go. So there we have the search option. Very similar to iOS. Let's jump here into settings. Let's go into general, about device. And there we have it for the iOS, or the fake iOS. It says version 10.1.1, the version date. And on the bottom here, we have a serial number. Now I am curious whether or not it matches the box, and unfortunately it does not match the box. As you guys can tell, they are very different, so that's a little bit of a bummer, but I guess that we can't get it all. So let's go back here into where it says Touch ID and passcode. Let's turn on the lock. Now it says here place your finger. So I'm not sure if this is fake or real, but we're going to be finding out in just a moment. I do know that it is an octa-core processor. It is the real MTK6753, and I'm still in the process of confirming the RAM as well. So there we go, 1 2 3 4 5 6. Let's try that again. There we go. So actually it did record my fingerprint, as you guys can tell, fingerprint number 1. Now what we're going to do is go ahead and put the phone asleep, turn it back on. It did unlock it. Let's try the wrong thumb. And as you guys can see, it is not working. Wow, this time it's a lot faster than before. So again, let me try now my index. And you guys can see that it is not working. Let me try my other index. Let me try the thumb. And it does work. Look how fast that thing is. I mean, this is really impressive, honestly. It doesn't fail at all. Let's try the other one more time. It doesn't work. Every single time that I tried it, this thing works. So the fingerprint has improved quite a bunch. I am super impressed. Another thing here, series fake, I already confirmed it. A lot of these things are not going to work, like do not disturb mode doesn't really work as proper. And also we got here the control center, and this is okay, but sometimes you have to try multiple times to get it open. We do got here the Wi-Fi toggle, we got the airplane mode, the Bluetooth, also the brightness, and everything works as intended. You got here the flash. Okay, and then also the applications on here are all in English. So we got Maps, and Maps is working great. I do need to update certain things on here, and as you guys can see, there is an update already available. We got here the email app. This time you see some Chinese stuff on there. We got the calendar. We have photos. And of course, I already tested the camera. As a matter of fact, here is the camera. This is the 13 megapixel sensor, and you guys can't deny the fact that so far, even from here, you can see the quality has definitely improved. And I made a little video outside. It wasn't really bright. It was around 6 o'clock here in Florida, so the sun was coming down a little bit. But I think it still did a great job. It doesn't have optical image stabilization, unfortunately, but everything works great. I didn't test the slow-mo. I'm pretty sure it doesn't work well. I did test it, of course, the videos. And here we have the photos. So let's go ahead and shoot a photo here so I can show you what I'm talking about. So there we go for the focus. Shoot it. And now let's go ahead and check it out. Let's see if it works. There we go. And there we have the photo. Let's see if we can read whatever says in the box. And as you guys can see, we can read it. It is a little bit laggy, I have to admit. But so far, at least on the autofocus side and the colors and everything, it seems okay. So I am liking this camera. It's definitely an improvement from the ones that we have seen before. Also, we got here landscape mode, as you guys can tell, and that is working as well. So the rest is pretty obvious. We know that this is Android, so yes, you can do, you know, text messaging, phone calls, you know, that's all basic. That's actually common sense. So here we have the phone app. Unfortunately, I don't have my SIM card installed on here, but I did test it, and it gets 3G with AT&T and T-Mobile in the United States. Now, this is a 4G LTE device, but unfortunately, we don't have the band supported here, so you have to consult with your carrier before you even attempt buying this phone. Now, keep in mind that this is a video intended for educational purposes. I am not promoting this product for you to buy it. I'm just making you guys aware so that you are careful, because they are getting better and better. So yes, this is the first octa-core iPhone 7 Plus replica, and the first one I have in jet black, and they did a very good job. I mean, body-wise, this thing is perfected. Yes, the operating system, I have to admit, it does lag here and there, but it is quite great. I did the Antutu benchmark test as well, and I got a score of almost 40,000, and sometimes it goes up to 44,000 on my other test. So it is credible that, you know, it has the NTK 6753T. Now, I believe that according to iBaby888, the battery that we have in here is a 2,700 and some change, like 2,780, I believe, that he told me. So the battery definitely got a lot bigger, and according to the weight of the phone so far, it is credible. I'm telling you guys, the body on this device is absolutely crazy. It feels very nice in the hand, and even the screen here, you can see that I have the lights above me, but it's still, we got some great viewing angles on here, and the colors are very nice and vivid. I am liking this device quite a bunch. We got here apps like Stock. This is all in English, and it looks very much like iOS. I already showed you here the Play Store. We got the fake iTunes. Now this is just Google Play. Even with this, they made a great job, as you guys can see. So this is quite awesome. We have a compass. Let's see if it works. So yes, it is pointing. Right now we are pointing south. So yes, it is working. As you guys can see, it's very smooth. There's no lags whatsoever. Wow, this is cool. I mean, honestly guys, I have to say, and you know that I've been with replicas, working with replicas for a very long time, and this one is quite impressive. I mean, as I said before, the system by no means is perfect. Keep in mind, you know, all the heavy things that they had to do to the operating system in order to get it to look like this, but they did a great job. So yes guys, all in all, this device is super great. So far, I like the camera. The front-facing camera also works very nicely. It is a 5 megapixel sensor. Let's go ahead and flip this around so that you can see it for yourselves. Because I know when it comes to replicas, you guys actually want to see the quality, and there I am. So there's my hand, and you guys can notice the quality is not bad. I mean, it doesn't even lag. Look how fast, or at least I'm moving my hand, and there's barely any lag. I've seen worse cameras on clones before. This one is quite impressive. So I think, guys, that with all of this being said, we have concluded the video today. And as always, if you do have any questions, you know exactly what to do. Just leave your comments below and I will try my best to answer as soon as possible. Please like this video, subscribe for more. Thanks for watching. My giveaway announcement for the Yumi Z is coming by the end of this month. So make sure that you guys subscribe, like, comment, and share as much as you can. Thank you very much, and I'll see you on my next one.